All right, Guitar Man, here comes tutorial number 2. Thank you all so much for all the comments, requests, and likes on the video. We had a lot of views on it. I totally wasn't expecting that, but I knew there was no tutorial out there for Guitar Man, so I'm happy to help you all out and learn this really cool Jerry Reed song. So what I'll do, just to get into it here, I'm just going to pick it a little bit, and we're going to do Guitar Man Part 2. Well, I quit my job down at the car wash, left my mom a hey goodbye note. By sundown, I left Kingston with my guitar under my coat. I hitchhiked all the way down to Memphis, got a room at the YMCA. For the next 2 weeks, you're gonna hunt in them nightclubs looking for a place to play. Well, I thought my picking would set 'em on fire, but nobody wanted to hire no guitar man. Yeah. Guitar Man, such a cool song to play and to learn on the guitar. Okay, guys, so first off, let's review the tuning. All right, so it's a funky tuning, remember? D flat. All right, and you have A flat. What do you guys get in tune? I'll try to go a little slower. Okay, that's A flat, so once again, you had D flat, A flat, D flat. What's next? G flat. Still gonna have some notes over here I'm looking at. G flat there for your G. Your B goes upwards to a C. Okay, and then your E goes down to an E flat, giving you the sound. Okay, and the reason why we're here on this in this tuning, we have a real easy setup for our 12-bar blues using tritones, which you can refer to the first video. But once again, the chords are here. 1, that's your 4 chord, your 1. Okay, so you have your 1 here, your 4, and your 5 is up here. Okay, they would be D flat, G flat, A flat, and D flat. You could also play this song strumming in chords. You could play D chord, G chord, and A chord. It would work out fine if you're doing like a campfire style version. Maybe we'll do a video about that next. So okay, lesson number 2. Lesson 1, we worked on the patterns a little bit. So let's get right into here. This is the singing and playing at the same time part. You have to go really, really slowly. You have to quit my job down at the car wash. Left my goodbye nope. By sundown, you know, you have to. So I would really recommend, and what I did with this tune is I learned to play it so that I had it in my hands, and it was on auto before I started attempting to sing it, okay? Next part, what we're going to do, we're going to go over the bass line, okay? So the bass line that Jerry Reed does is this. So you have, I think this was in part 1, but anyway, it's here. Okay, that's over the first chord. And then on the second chord, so what I have here is I have my pinky here on the 5th fret. And I'm doing this bass line. So I'm going to incorporate the pattern that we learned in lesson 1. Now here's the part, the switch. So you go to here now, the 4th fret. Okay, so what I did there, I'm doing the same exact pattern I was doing over here. The notes here are this, so it's 5, 5, 7, 5, 7 on an A string, 8, 7, 5, 7. A little bit of controversy over this note here. It could be bent a little bit. Jerry Reed could be doing this. Or it could be going to the 8th fret. Or could be going to the 7th fret. All 3 ways work fine. Find the way that you like. The way that I like to do it is this, like this. I like hitting that 7. That sounds right to me. Okay, but some schools of thought that I've come across say it's 8 or maybe that bent down. I like to go to the 7, so I get. So it's the exact same picking pattern you're doing over here in the right hand. You just moved it up here. You're going 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 7. So Okay, so the next part goes back to here again, back to where you were when you started, to the D flat chord, I guess, or D, or the 1. Okay, then it goes up to here. This chord's really interesting. Okay, so I'm borrowing the, let's see, 6th fret of my G and B string. Then I'm putting my ring finger on the 7th fret of my D, my middle finger on the 7th fret of my D up here. So I'm going. Okay, so the pattern there is like this. So it's going together. So I've got. So I got. Here, I move it back 2 frets to here. Okay, so let's just do that pattern again. So it's. So I got together. Then my index is popping that D string again. Okay. So together, the 2 6s with my ring finger. I'll get it out a little closer here so you can see it. So I'm going. Hopefully that helps. So these 2 together, thumb. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back and hit this one once for Guitar Man, and then you got this cool riff that he does in the intro. Okay, so the chord there is this. You got the on the B string I've got my 8th fret, and on the G string I've got my 11th fret, and it just kind of walks down to the 5th fret. So I've got. Okay, and then the turnaround lick. That's an interesting chord too. It'll turn around just like in a blues when you go do do do. So he's doing here, an A flat chord, which works out to be the 5th fret of my D string, and I'm using my pinky and 3rd on that 6th fret again, using my 5 chord. Okay. So hopefully this helps. Here is 8 and 11. Pattern. That was a little messy. I'll do that again. Okay, so I'll do it super slow again. Together. Time. There. Okay. So hopefully that helps you guys get through the verse a little bit of playing Guitar Man. I'm Brian Baker, and the website at my studio is brianbakerguitarstudio.ca. If you ever like a live lesson with me on Zoom, we can go through this song or any other Jerry Reed song or finger picking or any song that you like, basically. And we can go through it together, and I'll send you the transcriptions, and we'll chat back and forth on a Zoom call about it. So maybe I'll just play it out here again. Maybe we'll do, I guess, part 3 for this tune will come up next for the solos. Thank you all so much for your patience in waiting for this delivery of this. I really appreciated all the positive feedback in the comments. I just had to have the time lately, I guess, to get around to lesson 2. So I'm sorry if I left any of y'all hanging, but hopefully this helps, and we can get singing and picking Guitar Man by Jerry Reed. Also Elvis, cool version to check out too. So maybe I'll just play it again and hope everyone's doing well out there in these pandemic times. Here we go. Let's play Guitar Man. Well, I quit my job down at the car wash, left my mom a goodbye note. By sundown, I left Kingston. got a room at the YMCA. For the next 2 weeks I went a-hunting them nightclubs, looking for a place to play. Well, I thought my picking would set 'em on fire, but nobody wanted to hire no guitar man. All right, take care, everybody, and we'll see y'all next time for number 3, the solo. Thank you.